crying little.
Hey, beautiful people, a very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you. How are we all doing, guys? I know we're doing amazing, all right. In today's video, it is a very interesting video. Actually, somebody sent me a mail and she said to me she has worked in the care home and she wants me to say this so that a lot of people will contribute. So this is like an interactive video, so yeah, just to comment in the comment section. Those of you that work in the care home and those of you that work in the NHS, comment in the comment section. Now, she said to me, okay, if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse. I live and I work in the UK. And on this channel, I share tips to help you pass your OSCE exam. I give information, positive information. You don't want to miss any of these. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the care home versus the NHS. So choose wisely. A lot of people have been in the care home and they are like, I'm fed up. There are too many clicks. I want to come to the NHS. A lot of people have been in the NHS and they're like, I'm fed up, I'm tired, I want to come to the care home. Before we start this video, I'd like you to know that there is no perfect place to work. The perfect place to work is to have the best team. If you have the best team in the NHS, stay there. If you have the best team in the care home, stay there. There is nothing as good as having the best team to work with. Now, number one point, she said to me, you are more likely to lose your pain when you work in the care home than when you work in the NHS. Now, if I want to elaborate on this, I want to tell you it's quite correct. If you go to NMC websites and you go to a lot of websites, you see a lot of queries, a lot of pain problems, a lot of challenges comes from the care home. Yes, so you're more likely to lose your pain when you work in the care home than when you work in the NHS. Why? Because the NHS gives a lot of support. The NHS gives you a lot of support. They have a lot of trained clinicians, they have a lot of trained doctors, so there are less errors to occur in the NHS. Take for instance, if there is an emergency in the NHS, all you need to do is to put the call bell. While you put the call bell, you get the doctor, you get the consultants, you get the very different nurses, different units are already there. So once you put the call bell, other units are coming to help out. So there is less likely to be errors. And even when there are minimal errors, they support you. You do a reflection and they teach you, they support you, they send you for more trainings. So there is much more cover in the NHS. But in the care home, you are porous. Sometimes emergency might occur. You pull the call, but you don't have much people coming to your aid because there are no much clinicians around. There are no more. So this is the point she raised to me, and I said to her, I'm going to say it on the YouTube channel for people to communicate. So guys, is it true that in the care home you're more likely to lose your pain than in the NHS? Please comment in the comment section. So, because she said to me, Does Violet, if you check the NMC year read, oh my God, it's coming more from the nursing home, it's coming more from the mental care home, it's really coming more. And she said to me, sometimes when you even call the managers of the care home, they don't even respond. There's an emergency, you call them, they don't respond. But usually, if you work in the NHS, if there's an emergency, even the doctor's blip is already ringing. Emergency in cardiac unit, emergency in any emergency, so there is always a very good help in the NHS. I am not saying this is true. I'm just saying what a lot of people have told me for me to share and see your opinions. I'm not supporting anybody. My own is work with a good team. All right. So number two, somebody else said to me, in the nursing home, they have a lot of cliques. There is a lot of gossip. Is it true? I'm asking you, that there's a lot of gossip, a lot of cliques in the care home, and it's so irritating. People gossip you. Somebody was like, I did my OSCE exams, so when I did my OSCE exam, I failed, and everybody has known in the care home, everybody gossiping about it. Oh, she failed her exam, so she said there are a lot of cliques in the care home than in the NHS. And it's so hard, it's so depressing to work with to work in a team where you don't feel belonged, where you don't feel loved. It can be emotionally draining when you are working in a team and nobody likes you, you don't feel belonged, you feel segregated, you feel like an outcast. It's very depressing. So she said to me, Nurse Vale, this is the second reason why I left the care home to work in the NHS. I am not saying the NHS is perfect. I'm only asking you, those of you who work in the care home, is this true? There are a lot of gossip, there are a lot of cliques in the care home. To be honest, there is nowhere there is no gossip. Even in the NHS, there is gossip in the NHS. So guys, I'm a fan for both the care home and the NHS. So tell me in the comment section what you think. But generally, when you work as a nurse, there is gossip everywhere. I have to be honest with you. There's gossip in the NHS, there's gossip in the care home. Yes. So but I think it might be more in the care home because it's a small organization. Because the NHS is really big. It's really very big. Sometimes you have almost 100 different units in the NHS. So but in the care home it's quite smaller. So guys, is it true? I'm asking, I'm not supporting anybody, I'm just asking. And number 3 points one of them raised to me is, when things go wrong, there is much blame in the care home than in the NHS. Is it true? Because when things go wrong in the NHS, they'll blame you. Yes, like if you missed a patient's medication or a patient had sepsis and you didn't do blood cultures, they'll blame you. And so they'll ask you to do a reflection. A reflection is saying what you have learned from the circumstances, and they will send you for much more training. But she said in the care home, because I communicated with her and I said, is that not how it is in the care home? And she said, no, everybody will blame you, everybody will laugh at you. So guys, one thing I want you to know is, when you come newly to the UK, it's difficult to adapt. It is. When I came newly to the UK, I found it difficult to adapt. So I perfectly understand. But she said to me, Nurse Vale, can you say things? I just want to read in the comment section what people will say. So for our own happiness, I'm saying a lot of things she has asked me to say. Let me see if there's any other one I didn't say. So, and that is it. So guys, is it really true? Is it really true that in the care home there's much of a blame game system? For anything you do, they blame you. Anything you do, they blame you. So guys, I'll always advise every one of us to work with a good team. Now, if you have ever thought about leaving the care home to come to the NHS, or you have ever thought about leaving the NHS to come to the care home, this is my advice for you. There is no perfect place to work. There is no perfect place to work. All I need you to do is to adapt and try your best to be a good team player. If you try your best to be a good team player and it's not working, and you are getting emotionally depressed, and you are getting emotionally tired, and you are getting exhausted, whether you are in the care home, whether you are in the NHS, it is time for you to leave. That is it. It is time for you to leave. If you have been working in the NHS and you are going emotionally draining, you are tired, you are fed up, you are working with a team and you are not appreciated, you are not treated well, you are depressed, you are worn out, you are not happy, you are sad, these are cardinal signs that you need to leave. So if it's in the NHS, then you need to leave. If it's in the care home, then you need to leave. But if you're working in the care home or you're working in the NHS and you are comfortable and you have a good team, I can tell you it is not rosy anywhere. It is not rosy anyway. So stay where you are happy with, stay where you are comfortable with. I know the NHS pays better than the care home. Yes, the NHS pays better than the care home. But mind you, the NHS reviews staff salary every year. Yes, the NHS reviews staff salary every year until you get to the highest band. Now, if you start with the NHS as a band 5, you are being paid, I don't know if they've implemented the new pay scale, but you are being paid 25,655 fractions. In the next 2 years, you will get paid 27,000 and some fractions, and in another 2 years you get paid 29 and some fractions, and in another 2 years you get paid 31. So when you get to the highest pay scale for band 5, they wouldn't increase your salary anymore. If you want your salary to be increased, then you have to step up, take up a new role, a band 6 role or a band 7 role, so that you can get new pay scale. All right, but in the care home, your salary is forever fixed, except you take up a new position or except you take up a new role. So if they have been paying you 18 pounds per hour, even in 2 years time, 3 years time, 4 years time, they don't increase it. They still keep you in the same pay scale. Now, for the care home, there is no much career advancement. Now, how do I mean? If you work in the NHS, you can say this 6 months you want to work in the theater. In another 6 months, you can say you want to work in the intensive care unit. In another 6 months, you can say you want to work in the surgical unit. In another 6 months, you can say you want to work in the endoscopy. So there is varieties, there is diversity in the NHS. Yes, you can say you want to even take up a secondment position for 1 year. And at the end of the day, after going around over 5-6 units, you might not say to yourself, I want to be a theater nurse, or I want to be an endoscopy nurse, or I want to be an ICU nurse. And so there are diversities and there are varieties. And also in the NHS, you get training. A lot of my colleagues, we all came together who are eager for master's degree. The NHS is sponsoring them to do their masters. I would have gotten sponsored if I feel like I wanted to do my masters, but for now, because of family, kids, and the rest of them, I just feel like, no, let me take my time. So the NHS sponsors you to grow career-wise. Perhaps in the care home, you may not. In fact, it's not you may not. You don't have the privilege of them sponsoring you to do your masters or to do your top-up degree. All right. So I'll be waiting to read in the comment section. So I'm not a fan of anyone. If you like work in the care home, if you like work in the NHS, my own is work with a good team and be happy with where you work so that you will be able to deliver quality care. I'll see you in my next video. Until I see you again, keep passing your OSCE exam, keep striving higher, and I love you all. Bye guys.